Hi everyone at the Marriage and Family Therapy Program. My name is Lauren Thibodeau. I'm 32 years old and I'm a prospective graduate student. I hope to be the future of your program. During this video statement, I plan on sharing with you what I'm most passionate about in the mental health field, what I'm most looking forward to as a marriage and family therapy graduate student, what my goals are in providing meaningful mental health services, and in sharing with all of you a little bit about myself. So let's get started. I hold the belief that relational problems and learned behaviors start in the home. And what I mean by that is that when examining an individual's behavior, you must also look at the way their relationship within their family intersects with the other aspects of their life. Or in other words, that outward behavior must be given context in order to be better understood. I've always been interested in how individuals deal with a variety of complex issues. Those issues might be rooted in the relationships themselves or from an environmental factor such as work, financial problems, politics, the economy, things like that. There are a few populations that, as a mental health practitioner, I'm most interested in serving. First, I'd like to mention that I love the San Diego community, and with a marriage and family therapy degree, I plan on providing mental health services locally. I'm the third generation in my family to grow up in San Diego. In grade school, I went to all the same schools that my dad attended. My mom also graduated from SDSU with a teaching credential. So needless to say, I have strong ties here and a strong sense of community when it comes to San Diego and its residents. More specifically, as a part of the LGBTQ community, I've seen a growing need for mental health services and for providers who are representative of the gay community. I personally understand how a hyper-focus on delayed self-identity can either support or take away from the quality of a relationship. I would love to be a resource for adolescents and adults who have struggled with their sexuality and struggled to find acceptance by the world, be it from family, friends, coworkers. I want to empower gays, lesbians, and transgendered people with resilience and the ability to find happiness and stability in their lives. And I feel especially driven to help gay youths find a support system and guide them away from feelings of extreme depression and suicide toward a healthier mental state. Within that context, I would be very interested in studying how the prevalence of drugs and alcohol might inhibit or affect an individual's ability to form meaningful sexual and romantic relationships. And I'm also interested in better understanding how the stifling of your self-identity, followed by a hyper-focus on that identity later in life during the coming out process, can affect the course of a relationship's development, and especially when compared to straight relationships that follow a different developmental course. I also have a strong passion for supporting the law enforcement community. Right now I'm a full-time dispatcher, and I've been a police dispatcher for the last 5.5 years. The work officers and dispatchers do on a daily basis is a vital public service, and there's a very large disconnect between the public's perception and the actual challenges that these law enforcement professionals face. San Diego PD happens to be the third largest call volume city in the United States, following New York and Los Angeles, and the level of stress experienced by these public servants is very inordinate compared to the general population. So I would love to provide counseling services to officers, dispatchers, and their families, and to help them develop valuable coping strategies so they can better manage their stress and stay safe and help our community stay safe. In terms of other areas that I'm most looking forward to learning about in the program, honestly, my answer is everything. I have an associate's and a bachelor's, and I have emergency services training. But honestly, there's always something to learn, and I expect that even after completing this program, I will continue to learn and grow in the mental health field as a provider. If I did have to choose and summarize one area that I'm most excited to learn during the MFT program, it would be the diagnosis and treatment process. I'm actually really looking forward to the formal training of learning proper procedures and protocols, and being able to recognize, diagnose, and treat mental health disorders. I would love to be able to learn how to develop a good treatment plan and then seeing that plan through to a positive outcome or conclusion. I've already talked a little bit about my hopes to contribute to the San Diego community as a mental health provider, but in terms of my own aspirations, I would love opening my own practice or clinic and providing services to individuals, couples, and families. Aside from the gay and law enforcement communities, I love people from all backgrounds and walks of life, and the idea of offering the community valuable mental health services is something I feel I was always meant to do. So I can't wait to start this journey, and thank you so much to all of you for your thoughtful consideration. I look forward to seeing you in person and shaking each of your hands and starting this program. Thanks so much.